So now that we talked about your timing of your nutrients and your caffeine, now let's talk about your workspace. Your physical environment is either supporting your energy or systematically destroying it. So what we're gonna do in this video is engineer your workspace for sustained alertness. I used to be an engineer. I used to work in the world's worst cubicle. It was super tiny. And now I work from home because I am an online fitness coach. And this is my workspace, but I did optimize it according to the rules and the regulations that I'm about to tell you. See, Stanford research shows us that your workspace affects your energy through three primary channels. First one is your light exposure and your circadian regulation. Second is your movement patterns and your blood flow. And the third is your environmental factors like your temperature and your ergonomics. Most office workspaces are just energy disasters. They have fluorescent overhead lighting. They have no natural light. You sit down for long times, poor air circulation. Good news is we can fix this systematically without needing to redesign your entire office. Let's start with the lighting because this has a massive impact on your circadian rhythm. Research shows that for sustained alertness, you want to have anywhere from 300 to 500 lux illumination for focused work. And you want to have about 4,000 to 5,000 K color temperature during peak hours because cooler light boosts alertness. And then later on in the day, when you want to wind down, you can lower that to 2,700 to 3,000 K. Now, ideally, you position your desk 90 degrees to windows to avoid glare, and you get 5 to 10 minutes of direct sunlight in the morning. This is when you go on your morning walk, just look into the direction of the sun. This not only obviously gives you vitamin D, but it also kind of sets your circadian rhythm. And then if you can do that again in the afternoon and get about 20 to 30 minutes of afternoon sun exposure when possible, this will really hammer down your circadian rhythm. Now, what about your computer screen? You want to match your monitor brightness to the surrounding areas. We can talk all about temperatures and monitors and all that, but the easiest thing you can do is you just download the Flux app or Chrome extension. It's called f.lux. You can download it onto your computer. It's free and it automatically adjusts your color temperature depending on the time of day. But outside of that, you also want to make sure that you follow the 20-20-20 rule. This is where every 20 minutes you look at something 20 feet away for 20 seconds. You know, obviously don't stare and make sure it's not a person, but this will keep your eyes from getting tired. Now, the other critical component is movement. In your bonuses, I made a movement quick start guide with done for you exercise to do based on where you're at. Moving around is absolutely critical, but what you need to understand is that movement frequency matters more than duration for desk workers in particular. So the protocol is to stand every 45 minutes minimum, walk after every meal for a minimum of 10 minutes. And in doing so, if you eat, let's say 3 times a day, those 3 10-minute walks per day will beat one 30-minute session. Now, like I said, in the bonus section, you'll be able to download a desk energy toolkit that you can do without looking weird. Now, what about temperature? The ideal range is anywhere from 68 to 72 degrees, and this is often something that you can get into arguments with your coworkers. Slightly cooler temperatures will promote alertness, and you want to avoid temperature fluctuations that force your body to constantly adapt. And then, of course, when it comes to temperatures, you're also going to think about air quality, proper ventilation, consider an air purifier if you need one, get some plants for oxygen and CO2 balance, and maintain about a 40 to 60% humidity. Now, what about ergonomics though? I right now have literally tilted my monitor just for the sake of this video, but for ergonomic positioning that conserves energy instead of draining it, keep your monitor at eye level to prevent neck strain and fatigue. Keep your feet flat on the floor and keep your arms at 90-degree angles with your back supported, and frequently used items, keep them within an arm's reach. Now, in order to put all this together, I want you to complete the Workspace energy audit in your bonuses. And this is a really kind of a fun little calculator that I built for you where you check off every single thing of what your workspace looks like. And what I want you to do is implement one lighting change today and then set movement reminders if you don't have them yet for every 45 minutes. And of course, track your energy levels, especially now that you're optimizing your environment. So this is where we're really going to start to see some increases in your overall energy and reduction of your afternoon energy crashes. But in step 4, after you complete this video and complete the homework that I just told you to do, that's where we're going to put it all together. And I'm going to reveal what comes after you master your afternoon energy optimization. We'll see you there.